Hello everyone, Tom here. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We are joined as always by Michael Danger Magus. Just got an owl from Natsai saying she thinks she knows what our next step should be to stop Harlow and his schemes. Last episode, we were hanging out with Natsai as well as Poppy, getting into trouble with both of them, to be honest. But Natsai helped us stop basically a poacher crime ring inside of Hogsmeade that even the police couldn't take down. I hope the next step is just as fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope this is a good one. Remember, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Man, I cannot get over the Great Hall being decorated for Christmas. This is absolutely gorgeous. Well, it looks like she's not here. I'll just get cozy and enjoy the view.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
How'd word get
I wonder
around?
how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly.
It does, yeah.
Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
So, I mean, I would have been proud of you. I think you did a great job, and you're Gryffindor at the end of the day. You're expected to push some boundaries in the name of being good and being brave. Whatever it is you Gryffindors do, I don't really know.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
That's so
He
cool.
could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We
Wow.
were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them.
That makes sense.
and
That
then
would
he
scare me
was
too.
gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself,
No,
he would still
no,
be
no,
alive
no,
today.
no. It was
My
those
mother and I
bandits'
tried to go on
fault.
without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I hope I could say, no, I really can't. Yeah, it's not your fault at all. Your dad was trying to protect you from bandits. Bandits are the bad guy, not you, Natsai. What would your father think of what we've been doing? I know your mom disapproves.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I guess it is comforting, you know. Power in numbers. I guess it is kind of comforting. You know, safety in numbers and all that. How's your mom doing? I know you told her. It's the right thing to do that you told her, by the way.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way, but that does not mean that she likes it.
Are you going to avenge his death?
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me.
Good.
My father would not want that.
Agreed.
He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
It's a very Gryffindor thing to say. I'm sorry that happened to your dad, though. That must have been hard, not only having him pass like that, but then moving away from your home a few years after, because you can't even, like, deal with the grief of losing him. That's a terrible situation.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
I really like that
Exactly.
saying.
Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
That's the right attitude.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Thank you, Natty. I appreciate you. You're a good friend. Just went out and did about 20 minutes of side activities, hoping that we would get in touch with our friends again. But it looks like I may have to continue the main story from here, and that means going into the secret map room of Hogwarts. We got a lead recently from our goblin friend that he knew this particular witch.
Welcome back.
Let's see what she has to say.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Oh,
As you know, I was headmistress in my time.
right.
My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office.
So you go
In
there?
fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
What's the password?
I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Wait, that's it? You don't know the password? Is it lemon drop?
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Yeah, I'll head up and ask him. Professor! Hey, I know it's after hours. I hope you're still awake. None of you teachers seem to leave, though. Oh, of course he did. Joke's on me.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search.
Huge!
Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
Guy seems on
And
the ball.
sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
Wow.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone.
She
I
did
want to
seem
hear
charming.
more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
You're gonna love
Believe
this.
it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Do you have that brewed already?
Does a Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? and take ages to brew.
Yes.
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
He's just like, yeah, I made this out of a precaution. I don't think Polyjuice potion has a very long shelf life either. I wonder what part of the headmaster we used. Well, my clothes changed too.
How do you feel?
Incredible.
Gross.
I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes.
He explained
As
it.
we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
How long does
Thank you,
this
Professor.
last?
I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now, to find the
Okay.
headmaster's house elf.
I did not expect this. I thought that, maybe just the password was common knowledge. I kind of always just assumed Dumbledore's was, but
Do you have a moment, Professor?
fuck!
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I'll decide what's best. What kind of potion is this?
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student...
I haven't time for any of you at the moment.
That's so
None at all. Move
funny.
aside.
I just realized that I don't have access to my normal spell arsenal.
Headmaster approaching.
Mr. Weasley, where have you been?
Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
Yes.
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him.
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
Perfect.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
In case you missed the joke there, Michael Thieving Magus was the one who stole from Honeydukes, and it's because Weasley showed us a secret path through the castle. So we're giving him a little trolling. I did expect Weasley to have, more missions we could partake in
Chewing
with
with
him.
your mouth
I hope I
open.
haven't
Where
been
are your
missing
manners?
those. Well, we're almost there. Ominous!
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
Feeling
I
great?
assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Right, don't you dare question your headmaster ever again.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Boobertube are pass.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor.
Yes. Can I make Quidditch come
Professor
back?
Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
Agreed.
The injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Well, then please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Good day. Carry on. I love Quidditch. It's my favorite game.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
All right, we're getting close to the Great Hall now, and that's where we think our elf is.
It's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor.
I don't know who this
an
is.
Interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. Yes, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
I literally don't know if that's someone that I'm supposed to know or not. Have I been missing out on a bunch of side quests that I'm not aware of? I mean, I have. There are a lot of side quests that I have not done.
Handled hand mirror.
Oh, that's no. Most of them are like, deliver this thing to this guy quickly. I just haven't been doing them on screen. They're very boring. We only do the good stuff here. Is there another way into the Great Hall? Did your books disappear? Wow, quite the student, aren't you? Oh, yes, and it seems that Hufflepuff will be needing more points. I'll do that right away.
A word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Very well.
What do you want to talk
give
about?
Him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's handling secret ministry matters. And I don't miss him. That sounds hilarious.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor.
No.
No, you cannot.
No.
I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. Professor Weasley. Good day.
You know, I think that could have gone a little better.
Wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
No, it's like he's a completely different person.
Give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Now, is this Polyjuice potion gonna wear off soon? Why am I walking? Walk with some urgency. Move with some urgency. Right, students. Hello. I'm just approaching the head of the great room. Like always, nothing to see here. What a beautiful badger you have held up on the wall there. Points to Hufflepuff.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Hey, you little shit. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings,
Oh,
Master.
I think I did.
Remind
I think I
me
did an
of the
announcement.
password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
Well, I've changed my mind.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Which is?
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course. Of course I remember it. It is to do with the purity of blood of the Black family line.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
In French!
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Toujours pur.
Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
That's an order.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
I hope I'm not the reason his ear is missing.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off.
Oh,
Best get out of sight.
Time to run. Goodbye, students. I don't know what my announcement was, and I may never know unless someone paused the video at the perfect moment and then wrote it out for me down in the comments. Okay, I think I'm away from prying eyes. There's even a privacy curtain here.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
I'll head right up there. It is a bit of a walk to get there, though. Okay, finally made it up here.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Right, this is the way in. I'll just whisper it, and I think maybe stairs appear, or the gargoyle becomes an elevator. I'm really not sure. Oh, we're just going right in.
Toujours pure.
Oh, that sounded great. Are you a staircase? Indeed you are! Up to the top we go.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
If... Oh my god, it's the headmaster's office. Oh, I've seen this place so many times in Orlando. It's weird to see it without that memory thing kind of sitting in the corner.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What will I find in the book?
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Very well, let's go take a look.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
You walk right through this room to get on the Hogwarts ride. That's so cool. Okay, book at the... Oh, there's the memory thing. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. The book is already floating. That's a lot of magic in the book.
Where am I?
Oh?
Professor Fitzgerald?
My god.
Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Neem?
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Yes, ma'am. This is
You must move
so cool.
swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Roger that. How am I supposed to avoid stuff if I can't use spells? That's bad. That's pretty bad. That looks like death. Well. I do have the concealment charm, the disillusionment charm. Make your way through the town without being seen. Perhaps I can petrify these? Nope. We just need to move quickly as death is searching for me, quite literally. This looks like Hogsmeade.
Best move while you can.
That's bad.
He must be here somewhere.
Oh, and he's looking directly at me there, isn't he? Is he gonna turn? Come on. I might have to convince him to turn around. Let me attack this tree. I can't attack. Through the window?
I need to time this just right.
Time it? He's literally staring at me. Oh, here we go. And right through. They are none the wiser. I didn't even see that one kneeled over in the corner.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
How do you see that? I don't... Okay, staircase on the left. This guy's watching us, and there he goes. I wonder if my stealth increases are making us better at this inside this weird fable. Ah! That wasn't so bad. You seem pretty concealed. I love the art style for this. This is so cool.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Death will find you no matter where you go, Michael. Case in point. Although they haven't seen me yet, have they? I'm gonna head straight for the ladder. Disillusionment seems to be holding. And scurry across the top of this roof as quick as I can.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here.
It looks like this guy's hiding too. Look how many.
I must cross this road as fast as I can.
What the hell? My minimap is just covered with... Ah! God! That was terrifying! I just kind of committed.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Okay, this guy's got to turn around. That's step one. This guy turns around, we should be able to sneak by. Yeah, there you go. What about his friend here, though? He seems pretty determined to look into this Isle of Bodies that he seems to have made for himself. Oh, no. Okay. I thought I was going to have to walk in the street behind him. We're good? We're good? That street is filled to the brim with people looking for me. Wow. Oh, hey.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
Even more danger now. I'm trying to hide in the corner.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Okay. Yep. Turning back. Turning back very quickly. Turning back very quickly. Is there a way that I can gain... Ah! Elevation! Inside. Just go inside. Just go inside.
That doorway looks like the...
Don't look back.
Tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Sometimes stealth just means going as fast as you can with a complete disregard to your well-being. That's what I've learned over the years. He turned around. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I need to go behind them. So even if this guy turns around, I'm going to have to follow him.
Chance.
Easy, Michael. Don't make a noise. They're distracted. Move, 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 move. I hope Death's not looking for any birds flying around as a symbol that I've been in an area.
That's the way forward.
That's the way. That's very bright. This has to be a trap. Mysterious cloak. Don't you dare tell me this is the invisibility cloak. Oh my god! It's the fable about escaping death! This is the Deathly Hallows!
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Oh my god, that is the coolest thing. That is so cool. Give me the wand. Give me the wand. I want the wand. Give me the wand. Well, if I'm invisible, can I just walk right on out there? I'm still crouched down. There is a gate that's open. I'm going to try just walking straight down Main Street here. And they are none the wiser. This is cool. This is so cool.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Nice. I loved that. I loved that so much.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Unable to hide. That is the wand of power.
Do not squander its extraordinary power.
This was the very first wand that I bought at Universal. I got the wand of power. This is so cool. Okay, reach out, Michael. Wow, dude. Oh, man. So, am I going to get to use it? Am I going to be sending some beams down the street to stop death?
Felt such power.
Oh, wow. Hold on. Oh, okay. I was expecting that to just kind of immediately go, to be honest with you. I've noticed that...
Bombarder.
Whoa! I noticed that this wand has different spell slots, so I'm not going to be able to use my normal setups here. Looks like we have Depulso, we have Bombardo, we have the Cuddy one. That's just a normal chicken, right? Didn't I see that thing fly over? I mean, that doesn't bode well. I love the just impact this one has when I just shoot it. Is it time? Are we fighting death? Well, I'll see you later. Chunk them.
Descendo.
And there's no cooldowns. Bro, I'll just throw these guys off the bridge. That's my specialty. That's right, Death. You can't stop me. I have the wand of power. Door opens up ahead. Big courtyard. There might be enemies on the battle mats. No, we're going to fight them head on. Ooh, just missed, unfortunately. Let's see what my ancient magic looks like. I was expecting a bigger AoE, to be honest with you. Is this all you've got?
Defendo.
I don't know what did all of that AoE damage over there, but I like it. I have some more ancient magic I can use as well. Let me push back. Wow, we actually are getting a lot of ancient magic off of the ground here as well, just kind of passively. Ooh, if I throw them into the wall, they take some pretty big damage. I wonder if that's like that normally, too. I haven't been doing that. I've just been throwing people off cliffs. You know, the Michael Magus special, of course. Huge explosion in front of me. I literally can't even tell what it is. Oh, they're bringing in the dogs. All right, then. If I kill the person that summoned them, do they go away? I didn't mean to use my special on a poor little puppy there. He didn't deserve that. These are the dogs of death, though. So maybe they do deserve that. I also don't seem to be able to drink any of my potions. That's pretty scary. I'm going to keep throwing these guys around. It looks like the Pulso in general just does a lot of damage and has a pretty short cooldown, so I'm going to fling that in every direction that I can. I didn't see this guy. He was standing right behind me. Death was literally right behind my shoulder. Okay, so heading back inside. This place has seen some better days, but the ruins on the right seem to be our destination. I can skip climbing up there by jumping on those bricks. That felt kind of cool. Oh, okay. Big area. I'm pretty sure I know what to expect. I want to fight over by the... Yes. Oh, I did not know what to expect. I did not know what to expect. Okay. What do you got? Oh, shit. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, let me knock this guy back. Let me knock this guy down. Knock that guy back. The troll of death is... Oh, no! He's just as busted as normal trolls. I'm going to use my ancient magic on him and hope that does the job, but he doesn't seem to care. I also need to make sure that I'm blocking everything that I can. I don't have too much more health. It's actually pretty sketchy. Pretty sketchy at the moment. I think I have to keep the focus up on... Oh, no! I have to keep the focus up on the troll or we are screwed. Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Tap G to heal. That wasn't working earlier. Now all of a sudden it lets me eat 6 potions? Okay. We're fine. Ancient magic will get me out of that spell that I couldn't dodge. Let me try to combo some abilities on these guys. It seems like once they're... Oh, it's just an instant kill. I was going to say, I'm having trouble actually hitting them with multiple abilities, but that explains it. Do I have access to any of my other potions? Because I came into this with as many as I had before. That seems very specific. Oof. Another spell does hit me as we were zooming around. Oh, no. There's another potion down as well. The death troll is almost dead. And there it goes. You guys are nothing. Wait. I said there it goes. You were dead. Stick to the... Fuck. Stick to the plan. Are these guys summoning more? Is that the problem? I should probably be going after these guys as often as I can to just get more ancient magic. And I need to also remember that our spell cooldowns are significantly decreased, so I should just be flinging stuff at this troll non-stop, or at least every chance I can. That is huge damage. Huge damage.
Defender.
Okay. I got this.
Defender. Bombarder.
They're all dead. They're all dead. Now, what about you, big man? You want to come down here? Yeah, it looks like I do have the icon from my other potions, but they're not actually there. Ancient magic does 26,000 damage. We actually do more damage with some of our other spells right now, which is pretty wild to think about, actually. That is so much damage. Quick dodges underneath the trolls. Trolls have a really bad habit of just following the player through the teleport, which can be a little difficult to deal with, but I think we're doing pretty okay, and we're honestly focusing a ton of damage into this troll right now. And he's down just like that. Unfortunately, I could not use his weapon as a weapon for myself. I couldn't throw it at anyone. Wow. That Defendo actually hits a massive area around us. We really are strong. Gotta dodge this one, though. No blocking. That should do it. And there he goes into the tree line. Wait, did the trees protect him? Get out of here. Get out of here, dog. Now you, come talk to me. I'm gonna gobble up all of this ancient magic that I can. Death? You got a problem with me? Why don't you talk to me about it? Hey, bud. Cut it up. Oh, he just faded. He just disappeared. Looks like we're able to go in here now. Am I gonna get the third of the Deathly Hollows? I haven't seen anything appear yet. Is this the way out? Are we good, bro?
A simple stone. This must be for me.
What do you think it is, Michael? What do you think it's gonna do? It doesn't look like a simple stone. What do you think this book does when the headmaster reads it? Is it this? Or is it only because we can see ancient magic?
Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Pass through the
Yes,
mourners ahead.
sweet
Okay. As death watches over.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
And there he goes. Is that going to be me? Is this me? You said nothing is as it seems. No, that's the headmistress. Headmistress.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Undo what's been done. Oh, there's another trial up ahead, isn't there? Oh, we're about to see a memory.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
That's an interesting take. I don't know if I agree with it.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Okay, I will go into the memory with that context. That's fine. Perspective is always good. It doesn't mean I have to agree with the methodology, though. Okay, let's see it.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Nia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Don't you dare!
What are you doing?
Does she consume the pain?
Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
She seemed to be like feeding off of it. That was the impression I got. Oh, we're back to reality. Michael, you okay? I don't know how we got here either, my dude. Let's go on through. What can you tell me about what I just saw?
Is it true? Has someone
Hey, it's a
completed
new guy.
the first 3 trials?
It's me.
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It's disturbing. Yes.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She just swiped it right out of there.
And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Yes.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Yes.
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
Yeah, it did, dude.
I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
This was one of my favorite segments in the entire game. To uncover that I was actually seeing the Deathly Hollows organically was such a cool surprise. I loved that. Well, looks like these guys in the painting are no different from my friends out in the real world. They just have me waiting all the time.
Reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend.
No, you
I
shouldn't have.
apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
I'm glad Sebastian apologized. It looks like everyone's coming out of the woodwork. Professor Weasley just wanted me to see her face. I'll see you guys again very soon. Take care. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the way out. This episode was awesome.